beautiful day outside. Oh no, it's raining frogs!
Get off my property right now!
I'm a scat man.
Rain is when frogs or other animals are flung, still alive, from the sky. How does this happen? Actually, it's quite simple. But to know how it happens, you need to know how tornadoes work. Tornadoes form because of the difference between high and low pressure. And water spouts are tornadoes that form over water. But these are usually too weak to fling frogs for miles. So water spouts that throw frogs are land tornadoes that move over a pond or lake.
Give me that! According to my big brain, the mass of a frog is 0.8 ounces. And since the wind is going at speeds of 70 miles per hour, the air is also swirling towards the sky, which picks up these poor frogs. Since flinging these poor frolicking frogs into an utterly fabulous finish. Tornadoes will last around 10 minutes long, so the rain will likely last around the same time. So these frogs are falling on these very poor houses for about 10 minutes.
Some examples of frog rain occurred on June 7th of 2005. Thousands of frogs rained down in northwestern Siberia. Climatologist Selvis Ignobark described the phenomenon as not very unusual because the strong winds easily could have picked up the frogs. Little did he know that he was 100% right. Those strong winds were almost the speeds of tornado winds and were easily able to pick up the frogs right out of the water. Another example happened with Charles Fort. He was an early collector of reports of strange phenomenons, and he noted in his 1990 book of Damned that a shower of frogs which darkened the air and covered the ground for a long distance had been reported in Kansas City. This report was the first appearance in July 12th of 1873 in the Scientific American issue. Fort noted dozens of similar reports from around the world and wrote that for accounts of small frogs or toads had been said to be falling from the sky. It said observers. They were mistaken, though, that the frogs and toads had just fallen out of the tree, but had really fallen out of the tree.
These days, most scientists and meteorologists think that these animals come from waterspouts, tornadoes over open water, like oceans or large lakes. They're most common in tropical oceans, but they've been seen all over the world, and they can form over water even when conditions are relatively calm. All it takes is enough warmth and humidity for clouds to condense and touch down. The waterspouts that form in fair weather tend to be small, weak, and short-lived, but sometimes waterspouts form when land tornadoes move out to sea. These are less common, but they're also much larger and more dangerous. Regular tornadoes have been known to carry lightweight debris like paper as far as 320 kilometers, and heavier objects like metal signs for 80 kilometers. I mean, and Dorothy made it all the way to Oz. So while waterspouts aren't usually as strong, the idea that they might suck up things and transport them some distance and then drop them in a new location does make sense. And if they do, those things could include small fish or frogs. Several of the living hail events in recent years coincided with storms and strong winds, which also fits the waterspouts theory. The fact that the animals are aquatic also makes sense. And occasional reports of animal rain in places far from water could be explained by land-based tornadoes or other strong updrafts instead. The thing is, no one has actually ever seen this happen. It isn't exactly easy to observe a violent storm over water, so it could just be that meteorologists who study waterspouts aren't on high alert for airborne fish. Or since these amphibious rain events are just so rare, maybe they haven't been in the right place at the right time. So even though the waterspouts idea fits really well, we haven't been able to confirm it. Maybe if we did, we could also explain
Where's the scat man?